How you going? Quincy. Elsie. She's a 1977 Datsun 120Y. She was last registered 26 years ago. So with a little help from me and a little help from you, we're going to get her back on the road and raise some money for charity. So grab a comfy chair and let's enjoy the process of bringing life back to an old car. Thanks for watching, and remember, one nut at a time, make every bolt count. And cut. Oh, and if you're watching on YouTube, thanks very much. Cut. Yeah. Easy, simple, quick little intro. That's what we're after. Just bash it out. Quick little intro. That's all we need. No mucking around. No mucking around. There we are. Make every screw counts. Mimino. Called you Macmano then. You ain't no Macmano. How you doing? How you going, mate? How you going? How you going? Bit windy, mate. Bit windy. Bloody hell, mate. It's a bit windy. Bit windy. Bit windy. A little bit windy. Right, what do we got? How's the camera angle? Let me check the camera angles. Probably go a little bit to the left. Perhaps a little bit to the left. Maybe. Doesn't really matter. That'll do. Maybe too much. Maybe too much. Whatever. Whatever. Right, time for a bit of a clean up. Basically. Oh, that's the red paint as well. Just need to organise a few things. We've got some serious engine installation coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Serious engine installation. We need to have shit organised. So we don't miss anything. Don't want to miss anything. Definitely don't want to miss anything. We'll try and get that out at some stage as well. Rubbish. Rag. What do we got here? These would be used bearings. Used stuff down there. That can go in there. All that stuff can go in there. What do we got left in these things? Nothing left on that. Rubbish. All rubbish. Just going to keep that little bit there, a little bit of gasket, just in case. You never know. Hey, Hyper. G'day, Hyper. Hyper crush. Hyper crush. I can go straight into the cardboard bin. Oh, look at that wind. Holy bum bum bum. Righto, so gearbox bolts, we're going to need them soon. They can get promoted to that top shelf. Old rocker cover gasket can be thrown away. That's a to-do list, that can stay there. Some gaskets that I'm not sure where they go. Couple of knives. Oh, couple of knives that can go away. These were the old ones. Throw them out. We're going to need this very soon. Going to need this. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting down to the nitty gritty. This is exciting. This is exciting. Okay, I think I need to keep these out. I need to actually try and get them out. So we'll put them up front. What else we got in the bags here? Flywheel, we're going to need that soon. Fender. Engine mounts, we're going to need engine mounts. We're going to need clutch gear. We're going to need alternator. Drive shaft, not yet. Question mark. 120Y, question mark. They look like maybe body screws. And trans cross member, don't know just yet. I've got these two unknown ones there, which I'm a little bit annoyed that they don't have a home. Okay, so keep these ones out for easy access. That's the brakes. Alright, clutch kit is over here. Bring all this over. And that will be going in very soon. And just sit there for the time being. Righto, that gives us a good idea of what's going on, what we've got left. The old belt I'll just chuck in there. Rubbish, rubbish, throw that out. Rubbish, rubbish and more rubbish. Windy, windy. Nice day, apart from the wind. It's not too cold, it's actually quite warm. Quite warm today. Quite warm, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a clean up. Bought some gloves, don't even wear them. Chuck them in Elsie, who knows when you're going to need a set of gloves. Okay, that can go up to there. Oil can gets used quite regularly, can sit there. Gasket Masking tape goes back to the masking tape pile. Oil filter can stay out. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. Not rubbish. Okay, this is sort of what we're working with, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we're at. This is what we're down to. Actually, these things need a little home. Just had a little bag. What's that one? Oh yeah, that's my washers. Well, that'll do. That'll do, mates. Chuck them in there. Chuck them in there, he says. Right, that can go there. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Cloth, rubbish. And we're sorted. I think. We are sorted. This is a big piece of equipment that we're not going to need for a long time now. Where is that going to live? It really needs a home, so I don't have to look at it constantly. Curious, g'day mates. Mr. Clean. Oh shit, wait a minute, we just got raided. Oh shit. Oh shit bags. Excuse my French. Just had a damn raid. It's a hefty raid too. Hefty. Look out. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, everyone on their best behaviour please. Wow. Sorry about the wind. Sorry about the wind. Alright. Huh. Thank you, oh, bottom split. Bottom split. Bottom split. I think I know bottom split. Bottom split. Bottom split. Is that iRacing bottom split? Did I shout out correctly? Do I even know how to shout out? Where are my mods when you need them? Did I spell that wrong? I'm not. Okay, so I don't do many shout outs. I normally leave that up to my mods. Alright, okay, well thanks. That's pretty awesome. Alright. Well, welcome. Welcome everyone. My name's Quincy. This is Elsie. She's a 1977 Datsun 120Y. She hasn't been on the road for 26 years. So with a lot of work from me and a lot of help from you guys, we're going to get her back on the road and raise some money for charity. Then do some charity events. We're going to do big road trips. That's a cat. Hello, kitty. I'm trying to do an intro, kitty. Everything all right? Where was I? Yes. Elsie, Datsun 120Y. So yeah, get yourself comfortable, I suppose, and let's enjoy the process of bringing life back to an old car. We've got the motor that we've pulled out and cleaned, new parts for what was needed, and she's almost ready to go back in. The goal is to have it back in by next week, turn the key, and hopefully it's going to work. So that's a quick little rundown. I stream during the day at this sort of time for a couple of hours, and then at night time for a few more hours as well. And yeah, that's what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. So do as you please. We've got sponsors that we've put onto the vehicle, which is basically why I'm still doing this. It's not cheap, so we've had a lot of people come on board with donations and sponsorships and subscriptions and stuff. So yeah, it's we're off and racing, basically, having some fun. Thanks, Hooch. I gave you a follow too, Hooch, on yours, mate. That looks interesting what you've done. Still in the LP record game? Yes, I am. You got an old Ford, giving you some inspiration. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's what it's all about. Bit of inspiration. I like it. Well, you know, look, if I can inspire one person to get the tools out or buy some parts, then boom, job done. Job done. Right, so I think now we're getting very close to taking it off the stand so that I can put the gearbox back on. But there's still a couple of little things here that we need to put on. This is one of them. This is the alternator mount. Can't remember which way it goes. I'm going to assume that it's only going to go one way. And that's just like that. Perfect. Excellent. Bolts could do with a bit of a clean up. But yeah, bottom split. Cheers, man. Thanks for bringing your peeps over. Appreciate that. Always nice to say good day to some new friends and faces. Very much appreciated. That's such a dirty rag there. Let's go this one. So yeah, I'm self-taught. I'm by no means a qualified mechanic. Pretty much learnt everything off YouTube and from old mates past and present, and just having old cars in general, like for years and years and years and years and years. So. I hope that wind's not too hectic on the microphone. This is a pretty sensitive microphone. Engine looks great. Thanks, mate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it does. It's come up nice, hasn't it? Considering how it looked when I pulled it apart, it's definitely going to look good, you know. No, she'll run. She'll bloody run. No worries at all there. It's definitely going to run. It was running before I took it out. And I'm pretty sure we haven't broken it, he says confidently. Looking forward to doing some trips in it, some road trips. Just going to take a tent, just do some basic camping, fishing, exploring, raise some money for charity along the way if we can. Stream it if I can as well. Got to get some modem, whatever you use. I don't know what they use for IRL streaming. I don't know what the best option is at the moment for out and about streaming. So we've got to figure all that stuff out. And then, yeah, just hit the road. Hit the road, mates. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hitting the road. Okay, a little bit of noise. GoPros for consistent bit rate when streaming. Wireless or GoPro can be spotty. Yeah. Well, it's I mean, I'm gonna try. I don't want to go like initially. I don't want to go too remote. So I want to definitely, because here in Australia, you can get out of range pretty quick. So I just want to initially just have a sort of a basic setup. Nothing too extreme. And just work our way through it, you know. Like, I just want to have some fun. I just want to take you guys along for the ride, whether it be like a YouTube watch it after I've done it thing, and then maybe do like I'd like to be able to, I want to at least stream like setting up a camp and fishing on the side of a river somewhere. And then maybe record stuff for YouTube as well. I don't know, just thinking out loud, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot we can do. I drive buses, so I get school holidays. So there's a time, you know, we can go for a good run of a good length of time for a bit of a camp, a bit of a fish. Alrighty, so this is the part of the alternator bracket, I believe. You can watch, everything's on YouTube. We've got YouTube highlights of the streams, so you can go back to the day I pulled the motor out on the very first episode, !YT for YouTube. And that, you can see what sort of progress we've done. We're getting to the point where I've set a time. I want the motor, I want it in, and I want to be able to turn the key. Well, I want it running by next Wednesday. I turn 50 on next Thursday, so I want it as a birthday present to be able to turn the key and hear it run. That's the goal. Short-term goal. Alrighty, so Thanks for the follows too. Elsie, Sluggathor, Hoosh Cow Mining, T. Gangus. Thank you. Appreciate it. She's windy today. Holy jeepers. It's probably not sounding very good on the old speaker microphone. Now, let's try and figure out how this goes again, the alternator. So that goes like so. We've got some alternator bolts here. Oh, she's windy. So we've got two that go into there. And then we've also got this bracket, which I think comes off here. So let's just do a little dry fit. That sits like that. That comes up like that. This then comes into here, I believe. One way or the other. I reckon it sits this way. That's the go. Wait, no, maybe it goes that way. That makes more sense because it's curved. It's got to go that way. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Okay, well, I don't actually need that on now, but it's good to know how all that's going to go. So yeah, let's just put all that back. It's sort of the alternator can go on when the motor's actually in the engine bay. So we'll file that for later. Good. Now the next thing that is a little bit, can't remember where this goes. I cannot remember where this goes. So we're just going to walk around the engine and see what jumps out at me. I think it might be this side. I think it actually might, I wonder if it goes, does it connect to the gearbox? I have a feeling it's part of, oh there we are. That's it, just there. That's it, just there. Okay, alright, we'll actually leave that off because we need to take the motor off. That's going to get in the way of balancing everything up, or will it? Will we need it anyway? I think we're going to need it anyway. But for the initial... No, look, I will. I'll put it on. I think I'll put it on. If we need to take it off, we can. So it lives here. And it's part of the gear bell housing gearbox. It's just the gearbox, straight up gearbox. That goes like that. Sits in there nicely, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave that off because it's going to hit that. It's just going to get in the way. It's definitely going to get in the way. We can clean up the bolts while we're here. Bit of noise. A little bit grotty, just a little bit on the grotty side, ladies and gentlemen. G'day Jay. G'day Jay. G'day Jay. Oh, 50th birthday, eh? She's coming up. Coming up hard and fast. Looking forward to it. Indeedy, deedy do. These would be like M8s. M8s perhaps. M8 125s. Ow. Maybe. Yep. Sure is, mate. Geez, you're getting good at that. Look out. Look out. Forgot to put my belt on today. It's alright. Just a bit looser. Mates. Okay. We are rocking and rolling here. We are rocking and rolling. Things are coming along nicely. Okay, so they can just go back in for the time being. We don't need them out just yet. They are somewhat clean now, ready to roll when needed. Okay, so now what I'm thinking, we need to prep taking the motor off the stand, because we're sort of at the point of needing to put things like the gearbox and stuff on, put the engine mounts back on. We're at the exciting part. Now, the problem is, I can't remember which mounting. They're only going to go one way, perhaps. They're only going to go one way because there's two different sizes on the holes, which is handy. So that looks like this one. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Let's get these off then. Give them a nice clean up. Covered in silver spray paint. And we'll Just give the threads a little bit of a... I put this away. I should keep it out. I use it a lot. Keep it out. And I'm going to say they're probably M8 125s as well, perhaps. Maybe. Let me just double check. Tasty shrooms. You're not turning 50, you look 35. Thanks, mate. Oh, Elsie doing a lap of Bathurst. Oh, that's gold. Yes, Jay Lee. I love it. Of course. I live so close to Bathurst. Oh my God. Why didn't I think of that? That's amazing. Get out of town. Oh, that's gold. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That is brilliant, Jay. Well done on that. Good call. Yeah, just stick some bloody GoPros. Well, hopefully, I want to do it live. That's what I really want to do. We got to figure out the cost of what am I going to need for live streaming? What are we going to need? That's the question. That should be like a priority now. What do we need? Like not an expensive option. I think initially just like some sort of I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to need. I know it can get expensive, but can we do it cheap? Like, can we do just a basic setup at first? Surely. I mean, unless we get like some majorly juicy sponsorship, there's no other option. I've got to do it on the cheap. I can't afford it. Just can't afford it, mate. Right, engine mount. So it's got to go that way. Alright, and then these need to be cleaned up. Yeah, that's exciting. Bathurst, yes, of course. We've got to go to Bathurst. Hell yeah. That's a brilliant idea, Jay. Thank you so much for suggesting that. Thanks for suggesting that. That's just gold. That's brilliant. Bathurst. Get her on the road and do a lap of Bathurst racetrack. Yeah. And then we could go to all the racetracks. We could go to like Sydney Motor Speedway or whatever it is. We could just do a road trip going to different racetracks. Right, we are ready to put the engine mount on. How exciting. That, and that. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I'm just thinking I should actually paint them. We can do that. You know what, let's do that. Otherwise I'm going to look at them later on and go, why didn't you paint them? Just why? Why did you not paint them? We need some sort of paint so they don't rust out for a start. No worries, Vicarious. No worries, mate. So we can just put these in the spray booth. Do them later tonight, because we will be back tonight. Definitely. We have a deadline to meet, so we need to make sure we're not rushing it. I don't want to be last minute like I normally am. He says confidently. Alright, so let's put these on a crate. Like that. Let's put them that way, and how does that go? That way. And just hit them with some black. Black? No, we don't. Yeah, let's do black. Let's do a black, just a straight up satin black. That's all we need. Nothing too fancy. That'll do. That'll do, mate. That'll do. Alright, so in that case, these can go back on now. But they're prepped and ready to roll for later on. When the paint dries, we'll do the other side as well. Do the other side. Just here. It's not going on very well. There we go. There we go. She's on. Nice one. Okay, so we'll just clean up these nuts and bolts and washers while we're here. Oh, g'day there. How you going? My name's Quincy. This is Elsie. She's a Datsun 120Y, 1977. She hasn't been on the road for 26 years. So with a lot of help from me and a lot of help from you guys, we're going to get it back on the road. So pull up a comfy chair and let's enjoy the process of bringing life back to an old car. And remember, one bolt at a time and make every nut count. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. And cut. Okay, good. That's pretty good. But now I've got to add, I'm going to have to add like our first road trip is going to be a lap of the racetrack at Bathurst. The world famous Bathurst Mount Panorama. We're going to the top in Elsie. Stay tuned. Yes. Yes. Going to the top of the mountain. Yes. Clip it. Clip it. We're going to the mountain. Alrighty, they're ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. They are ready to rock and roll. She's a bit dirty around the mount there, mate. Let's clean that up a bit at least. She's going around the mountain, Siggy, yes. Going around the mountain. But we've got to get our shit together as far as IRL streaming equipment goes. I'm gonna have to get myself a camera and whatever modem they use, whatever decoders they use. I really don't know. All I know is they're not cheap. That's the only problem. So could take a while before that happens. Unless we can get some second-hand stuff, that'd be handy. Surely there's second-hand market for live streaming capabilities, perhaps? I don't know. We'll find out, I reckon. We'll definitely find out. Okay, where are we headed now? Where are we headed now? We are headed to these bits go on later. I think we are very close to taking it off the engine stand. What I do need to do is just break down this table. Because this is how the motor actually slides perfectly onto this. And when I took it off, I didn't have any of this stuff connected, so I'm going to just got to dismantle all this stuff now, which isn't too bad. It's just some bolts. Just a couple of bolts, mate. Yep. should be able to just do that. No, it's going to spin. It's going to spin. That could go sit over on that other table, I think. Just there, I suppose. Just like that. That, and that. Oh, she's windy. I hope this wind drops off for tonight. Otherwise, she might be a bit chilly in the shed. I definitely want to come back tonight and do some more streaming, for sure. Now, this one here. What we got there? Just there and there. How did I get that off? How do I get that on? Okay, that's good. That's coming off. That's going to need a socket. Can you even see what I'm doing? Where's the camera? You probably can't even see what's going on. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That washer's not coming off. Come on, there we go. Is this a 12 mil? Nope. I'm a super boo. Thanks, mate. Cheers, mate. G'day, new clone. How are you, man? G'day, g'day. G'day, g'day. G'day, g'day. How you going? What do you know? Yeah, we're looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking good. Alright, that'll fit under there. Can we slide that in there? How did I even get that on there? Oh, that's a different... That ain't going to work. Wait a minute. What? Oh, Mr. Hart, what a mess. What if I just used a spanner, shifter, and just went like that? Is that even going to work? Yeah, yes. That's working. There we go. Alright, got it. We got it. There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. That's off. This should just lift straight up. That can go back on there for later. So I'm just prepping this table where we're at the point where the motor has to come off the stand. This table just happens to be the exact, well, okay, it's not exact height, but it's like, it's so damn close you wouldn't read about it. You would not read about it. Might as well take this off as well. Have it all clear, ready to go. Like so. Table clear. Excellent, excellent. Very good, very good. I like it, I like it. Let's give it a bit of just a general sort of clean up. Very nice, very nice. Very nice indeed. You could eat your lunch off that. Right, beautiful. Now, how the hell are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Let's just have a think about it. Might need to make a bit of room, move some things around. Something like that, perhaps. Something like that. Okay, what are we looking at camera-wise? I think from memory, I just slid it in like that. Like, look at that, it's like perfect. It's absolutely perfect. How the hell did I do this? I think, oh, that's right, I took it off. Okay, so we need to, first problem is the sump plug needs to come off. I don't want to damage that. That sump plug's too low. Just take him off. And then we had blocks of wood to support it. This is where it gets a little sketchy, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it gets a little sketchy. So I'm just going to prep some wood and bits and pieces to have handy close by that we may need in emergency situations. So if this goes somewhere like that, I reckon if I stuck a nice bit of timber under there, perhaps something like that is better. What sort of weight are we dealing with here? Okay, so can we get that up and that in? Do you reckon? What do you think there? Is that possible? Is that even possible? That's possible. Okay. All right. Okay. However, what about we could put some chocks on the wheels just to angle it up. That hurt my finger. Ow. Ow, that did hurt my finger. Alright, let's have a good hard think about what the hell you're trying to do here. The other option is to use the crane. That might be a better option, actually. We could just hook the crane up to it. That's a much better idea. Hook the crane up, and then we can wiggle it onto that table. That's a much better idea. Start hitting. Hook the crane up, take the weight off, slide it out, jack it up more, Place it on top of that perfectly. Yeah, that's the go. That's the GO, mate. That's definitely the GO. Let's bring this over here. And let's get this over there. So, what's the time? Time is 20 to 1. Okay, happy with that. Happy with that. Bring in your crane, please, mate. Righto, mate. No worries, mate. Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, Jesus. Almost tipped it over. Jesus Christ, mate. Holy jeepers. Could have been a bit of a disaster. Bit of a disaster. So we're going to go around this way, like so. Ta-da! There's the old girl. Go back a bit. Alrighty, put the legs down. So, just this one here. That goes off there. That comes down to there. That locks in here. It's got to go back a bit. It's got to go like that. There we go. One leg, another leg. Like that. Pin in. Alrighty, is this going to work? We might have to go. Yeah, no, that'll go. We'll go this way. Go in like that. That should be okay. He says confidently. Alright, so they're pinned in. Now we've got to get the swing this out, which is just like that. We need to support that with, so this has got to come off like that. That's got to go in. Stop it from rolling. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there, and then basically that goes up like this, and we have to tighten it up so it doesn't go anywhere, like so. That's that. Righto, and then this one comes out. To give us a bit of leverage. Can't remember which one I used. I reckon we'll just go with that for the time being, like so. Yep, alright. And then we can come in here. How do we want to do this? Something like that. Probably go up a little bit. We don't have to get like crazy with this. This is just to get it off the stand. If that's even possible to do it this way. I think maybe we could go a little bit further out. Like so. That's better. And then we have one chain to go there and one to go there. Okay. One there. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I think that's all we'll need. Right, how did I actually secure that last time? What did I use? What did I use? A couple of bolts. Which bolts did I use? Let's just find some spare ones. They might do. Did I just loop it around and then feed it through? How did I actually do this? Are they big enough? That's sort of not quite big enough. No, that'll work. That's not going anywhere. It's not going to be on here for long. This isn't the actual installation of the motor. This is just getting it off the stand. So we don't have to be super duper cautious, I guess, as much as you would if it was actually going into the engine bay. But you still don't want it to fall off, obviously. Obviously, mates, we don't want it to fall off. But we sort of want it to need a longer bolt on this one. That's not going to work. Longer bolt, please. Copy that. Longer bolt. What about that one? That's fine. Does it have a... You got a nut that goes with that one, mate? Shit's getting real. That's true. That is very true. That and Just need a nut for it. Very disorganised with my nuts and my bolts. Very disorganised. Well, that's better. This is a better one. It's got more to choose from, perhaps. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. That's what the doctor ordered. This one and this one. Perfect. That'll do me. That'll do. Just make sure it's not going to slip through, which is possible. Well, geez, that could, but I think we'll be okay. Should be right, mate. That'll either hold it or it won't, I guess. That one's fine, he says confidently. I reckon we're looking pretty sweet there. So what we'll do is we'll just take up some slack, just a little bit, like that. And then this has to come out, so it's just gonna slide out where it's living right now, he says confidently. Okay, so technically that should just like dismount from here and not fall on the floor. Do we need to, we might have to go up a bit. Yep, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Please hold. Please hold. It's holding. It's holding. It's holding. Old jeepers. Okay. I should have set up. No, don't worry about it. Just go. Go, mate. Come on. We got this. It's fine. Don't rush. It's okay. It's okay. Chill. 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 No need to rush. No need to rush. It's just very scary. There's no need to rush. This. Now, hopefully, this comes back a little bit. Like that. This goes under here. Like that. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Now, let's go this way. No, okay, it doesn't want to spin. What about... Okay, so that's a slight problem, but that's okay. Okay, didn't bank on the fact that we can't spin it very well. So I think once we get to here, we'll be okay. All right, so now we're going to need to figure out how it's going to sit, which is the tricky bit. How the hell are you going to do this? Very good question. Not really sure. I need this. This is dodgy, but it's just sometimes you just got to go with the dodge and just put faith in the dodge. Alright, so we're going to be able to slide it once it's down. That's going to sit, that's going to keep it straight from rocking over side to side. Let's just let's take a little bit of weight. Let's take a bit of weight off the chain and see. I'm hoping it doesn't want to, you know. Let's just take a smidgen off. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's what we're after. That's what we're after. So it is actually technically now balanced. Precariously, but it's balanced. Alright, so let's, you know what? I'm going to just put it so that if it does want to tip, we can catch it, but it's still just balancing. What do you reckon about that, eh? That's a pretty good idea. Yeah. Okay. She's balanced. She's balanced. She's balanced, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? You can't believe it. Foliage doesn't work. Sorry about that. Rhedosaurus. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to the foliage. I don't know. All right. Now let's take off the rear mounting bracket for the last time, possibly. I'm thinking. She's off. She's off. Righto. That's pretty solid. That's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. Okay. Oh, that wind. That wind is ferocious. Ferocious? Okay. Interesting. I'm hoping that seals in correctly. I think it might need to go in a little bit, to be honest. What I'm seeing there. Uh-oh. that seal's not in properly down the bottom. Right, we can tap it in, I reckon. I don't think it's, well, I hope it's not to the point where it can't go in. If it is, we're in trouble. Okay, let's not panic just yet. Let's see what we can do to get that in a little bit more. I need something a little flatter. I need a bigger hammer. And what do we need? We just need like a just a small something flat, something fairly flat. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? We're looking for something sort of like that bit of wood, but not so big. Not so big. Something will jump out at me here somewhere along the line. What have we got floating around here that we can use? What about this bit of wood? Oh, that might work. That might work. So going in. Yep, okay, phew. Phew. Much better. Can't see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Sorry, G'day. Sorry about that. But that's alright. Just a little bit of a panic moment there. But that's sorted now. No need to panic. Let's take a step back and figure out the stages. So I guess we need to, you know what, just let's just take a step back, reevaluate how this is all going, clean up a little bit, get rid of the clutter so we can move on to the next stage without being overloaded with crap. I think I'll dismantle this as well because it's sort of in the way. And yeah, cool. All right, it's happening. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening. How did I actually dismantle this before? Did I just put that down maybe like that, perhaps? How did I store this before? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Something like that. Oh, no, it goes on the other bit. That keeps it straight. Goes down there. Like that. No, no. Yes, no. Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. You know what? Just screw it back in there and we'll deal with it later. Deal with it later, mate. Let's just get it out of here. Get it out of here, buddy. Do that and do that. Boom, chakalaka. Lift it up, lift that up, and then just let's just chuck it out into the abyss, and we'll get back to that later. Something like that. Oh, sorry about all that noise. Sometimes I forget that I've got a microphone on me. Oh, hey McLeod. G'day, buddy. IRL summer car, that's right. I've been well. It's the hoist, mate. The hoist. The hoist is out. The hoist is in use. Balancing precariously. How you been, McLeod? It's been a while, mate. It's been a bloody while. Hope you're well. Alrighty. So it's just balancing on that. Now we could actually take all that off, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it connected. We've got some things to do on this end of town. Like we've got to do some Welsh plugs, 1, 2, 1, 2. I've got to take the what do you call it? The spigot bearing, pilot bearing. It's got to come out. I've got a new one to go in there. So that's all looking pretty schmicko. Oh, g'day there. How you going? My name's Quincy. This is Elsie. She's a 1977 Datsun 120Y. She hasn't been on the road for 26 years. So with a lot of work from me and a lot of help from you guys, we're going to get her back on the road. Then we're going to go to Bathurst. We're going to do a lap at Bathurst. Stream it live on Twitch, hopefully. Then we're going to raise money, entering charity rally events. We're going to do road trips. We're just going to go. We're going to go camping, fishing, all sorts of stuff in Elsie. So, yeah, thanks for watching. That'll do. That's all I got for that one. That's all I got for that one. Yeah, so here we are. Here we are. We've pulled the motor out. We've rebuilt it, stripped it down. It's got new rings. It's got new bearings, crankshaft bearings, cam bearings, new Welsh plugs. It's going to have a new clutch kit. It's got a new alternator. The rest of it was pretty much all reused. Oh, new timing belt, timing gear, whatever you call it. Yeah. So that's the rundown. Just quickly. I'm going to nail it one day. Yep. Doing all right? Good. Excellent. Just got to keep an eye on the time, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on the time. Righto. Well, I reckon, I know the camera view is a little off, but I guess, how about we bring you guys around here, just while I do the, let's have a, let's just have a rear view, something like that perhaps, just while we do the Welsh plugs, perhaps. Bad lighting, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it. This one was bad. This Welsh plug was actually rusted. Had a hole through it that you couldn't see because of all the dirt and grease that was around it. Just got to be careful on this one because the cam's actually in there. We don't really want any crap getting into that. I'll just go easy on that one, to be honest. Oh, that's... Uh-oh. Shit. That's so loose. Oh, no. Is that the wrong one? Uh-oh. Well, now I can't get it out. Uh-oh. Don't panic. Oh, Jesus. What? No. What do you mean it's not the right size? Oh, Jesus Christ. I think it's got to go in further. It might be the right size, you know. Oh, shit. Can't get it out. Son of a biscuit. Oh, man. Come on, baby. Come out, you son of a bitch. I need to double check that. I don't know how far it's got to go in. I didn't expect it. This wasn't supposed to happen. They don't normally... I don't know how far back it's got to go. I think it's got to go back more than normal. Shit a brick. Shit a big brick, he says. Damn you. It just went in and then it's not coming back out. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right. Okay. So, yeah, it's deep. It's deep. So I think once we, yeah, so we can go at least like double. Okay, stop panicking. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's right. The jumper leads on the chair. Yes. I need like a battery next to it and like a bike helmet with leads coming off it and some what, handcuffs. Yeah. The jelly beans are for a 1979 HZU 1-tonner that I picked up years ago on the cheap, which may or may not make an appearance one day on stream. Alright, so I'm assuming that I'm just going to hit that in. I'm going to put, oh, don't put it in again. I'm going to put some Permastex, what do you call it? Some aeroplane stuff on it, because it's possibly not going to be a super tight fit, which we really need it to be. I'm a little bit concerned. So a bit of Permatex aviation stuff should hopefully seal the deal. He says confidently. There's a cat. Alright, well, I'm just going to put it in and hope for the best, to be honest. That like that, and then we need a decent size hammer and a decent size socket, and tap it in. Just sort of take our time. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm concerned, but because I don't really remember it being that far in. And yeah, to me it doesn't seem tight enough for what it is. I'm hoping I haven't used the wrong one somewhere. This could be a failure point. This could be a leakage area. Hopefully it's not. Just I don't like it. I don't like it, but that's what we've got to work with. There's definitely, I haven't mixed it up. It's definitely a unique size. There's no other ones that are close to that size. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. We've got this one here to go here. But see how tight that is? Just don't know. Just don't know. The problem, like it'll leak oil if anything. So we will have an oil leak. Possibly. it's not going to leak anything else. It's not coolant orientated. It's the other end of the camshaft. So the actual oil pressure is not going to be a lot because the cam is right at the end there. I think I've got it far enough in. Maybe just, oh, okay, maybe just like that. And then we're just going to walk away now, and pray to the lords of Datsuns and Nissan that we're going to be okay. I really hope we're going to be okay. It's not ideal, I don't think. I've never done it before, so I don't know if it's supposed to be super tight. Okay, so now we'll do this one, which will be tighter. Wouldn't mind a bigger socket. I think I've got a bigger one. That'll do. It's not going in very well. I don't want to do that. That's going to make it even worse. There we go. Just got to bloody hit it. Happy with that. Happy with that. That's pretty good. It's not sticking out. It's not too far in. I think that's a win. That's how they should feel, from my understanding. Right, so that's all Welsh plugs installed. Time check, 1:23, okay. The next thing that I've never done before, but I've seen so many people talk about it, is getting this pilot bearing out by using bread. By stuffing it full of bread crust and then using something to go down the middle to push it out from behind. Strange but true. Well, that'll work. Oh, that'll work perfectly. Alright. Well, I'm up for it. I've got the bread upstairs. I'm going to do that. This is the first, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go get some bread and give it a go. Oh, we are so close to getting this motor in. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Okay, bread. you want the crusty bits, so we'll just use the end of the bread. The bread's a bit old, but that's okay. I might steal a little cookie here while I'm here. Have a little cookie. Well, that fire's looking good. Okay, so technically, you're supposed to shove bread down in here, crusty bread. I really hope this works. I've never done it before. I really hope it works. I've seen so many people do it on the YouTubes. And technically, you do that, and look, it's coming out. It works. Who'd have thought? Who'd have bloody thought? It's working. Yes. That's genius. That is genius. That's amazing. You'll love that. That is brilliant. All right, chuck the bread out. Clean out the gunk, I suppose, now. Is there nothing bread can't do? Yes. Yes. That is sensational. There's always a first for something, and that's it. That's a first for me. Now, how do you get all that bread out? They don't tell you that bit. I'm assuming just like this. Look at that. I think I'll fire up the compressor. So just a bit of noise at the moment, bit of noise. okay, but I think we need to just maybe get in there and clean it out a little bit better, perhaps. All right, I think that's not too bad. Could be a little bit better, perhaps. And then you'd probably assume that you'd want some sort of lubricant or grease or bit of I reckon we'll just I think we'll just fill it with some heavy duty oil stabilizer, and or maybe no, it's going to need possibly some sort of grease, I suppose. Let's have a look. Yeah, I reckon we'll just do a bit of this. I reckon just do a bit of that, and we'll just going to jam that in there. It's technically what we need, he says. Just going to do it anyway. We've done it. There's no turning back. I don't know if these have got a right and a wrong way to go. They don't look like they do. I'm assuming we can just do this and somehow hit it in there. Possibly with that, the thing we used to get it out of. Perfect. Just like that. And then I reckon just going to squirt a bit of honey down there. And that's job done, I think. It's going to leak out. But at least we've got lubricant in there that hopefully should stay in there. Might have been a bad idea, actually, putting that much in. Because I sort of squirted the bottle. Yeah, okay, so that's too much. We're going to have to... you're making a big mess there. So let's get some of that back out. Good idea. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. That's fine. Okay. All right. Good progress. Good progress, ladies and gentlemen. Good progress. Very good progress, in fact. Very, very good progress. What we're thinking about now is have we done everything to this bit here? So we can move forward onto whatever's next. Have we? That's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, have we? So next steps, let's try and lay out our next steps. Our next steps are going to be things like this bracket, which goes on this side here. That bracket goes on. And then another step is this thing. The cover plate, which goes something like going to assume something like this, like that. It can't go the other way, can it? Or can it? Can it go this way? Oh, it can. But no, it doesn't. It hits. Okay, so it's definitely got to go this way. Yeah, that's how it's got to go. That's perfect. Righto. And then we'd be looking at the flywheel. Where the hell's your flywheel, mate? That's a bloody good question. Then it'd be the flywheel, which is waiting patiently over here, I believe. Flywheel, that's the old clutch assembly. We'll bring all that over. That's the old clutch assembly, which we're not using. We've got a brand new setup to go in. Okay, haven't even looked at the flywheel since we took it off. How's it look? Looks pretty good. Apart from all that shit, which we're going to have to clean up, I think. The pros out there would say you would need to get it resurfaced and all that sort of shit. But yeah, sure, mates. Sure, no worries. Just send it off tomorrow, get it all done. Should be right. Good as new. Good as new. Dooby dooby doo. We can definitely give that a clean up, at least. Give it a... We can get it nice. We can get it nice. Don't worry about that. So then that's going to go on here. Don't know if it matters which way. Doesn't seem to have... I don't think I marked how it goes. I did mark the clutch, how it fitted. But I think as far as this is concerned, it doesn't matter because it's all balanced, like it's... Yeah. So that'll just sit on there nicely. Screwed in, I believe, like that. Ow, that hurt. Is that right? Yeah, can't go anywhere any other way. That's definitely that definitely goes there. And the clutch has got to go on that side. So yeah, that's right. That's right, mate. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm thinking we're at a good spot here to... I've got to go get some lunch and then I've got to go drive a bus. So I'm thinking that might be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm thinking. Glad you weren't here for the Welsh plug. Should be right, mate. Yep. Don't worry about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sign off for today. And I'll be back later tonight. Got to go drive a bus. Earn some dollars. But what we'll do is we'll go and raid Thunder Spanner. What do you reckon? Did I get that right? The raid's been created. All right, so come and hang out with Thunder. He's doing some fishing. He's doing some fishing off the coast of Queensland. Let's go in and say g'day. What do we There he is. There he is.
Fuck the dark side, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Yo, Quincy, we've got raid. Welcome, legend. Thanks, man. Thank you for the raid, Quince. Welcome in raid. Sometimes Official 3 on the East Coast of Australia.
All right, lads.
Queensland.
See you next time.
Welcome in.
Thanks, guys, wherever you are. Goodbye. We'll see you later.